Hi there, thank you for coming again to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about being judgment proof. And look at that, no PowerPoint. No PowerPoints. You're not in class today, so we're good. I'm going to hit you up with PowerPoints next time. I'm not going to let that slide for too many videos. But today's video is going to be very simple. Judgment proof. What does it mean? Well, let's suppose I'm suing you, right, for whatever reason. Let's say I represent Bank of America and I sue you on a credit card, right? Now, at some point, that lawsuit's going to finish, and guess who's going to win that lawsuit every single time? Bank of America. Why? Because it's a simple lawsuit. All you got to do is that you own the debt. Now, let me warn you about that because there's a lot of lawyers out there that are going to guarantee you that they'll dismiss the case and then that's it. That's wonderful if they dismiss the case, but understand that a dismissal doesn't mean the case is closed forever. It means the creditor could come back. So if you're going to file for bankruptcy, and you have a lawyer trying to convince you to dismiss the case, what for? Just file for bankruptcy and get rid of the case anyway. Why pay for two lawyers when you can pay for one? So if this is like the only debt you have, let's say, and whatever, then it's worth paying a lawyer whatever they want to get rid of this 5,000, 10, $15,000 credit card. It makes all the sense in the world under those circumstances. But if bankruptcy is still on the table anyway, don't waste your money. Don't throw good money after bad. Now, creditor got a judgment, right? What's the next thing they're going to do? They got to collect. They got to come after you, right? Who's that guy, the football player, Johnny, whatever? So they got to come after you now. So how are they going to collect? Garnish your wages, put a lien on your personal property, put a levy in your bank account, they'll freeze your bank account, whatever money you got there, it's gone. And by the way, even though you have to pay your mortgage come Monday, it doesn't matter. If they freeze your bank account, those funds are not going to get released so you can pay your mortgage. So you can see how complicated life gets in a hurry. But what if you're judgment proof? They got a judgment. What are they going to do now? Nothing. That's the whole point of being judgment proof. Now, it's not something you do, obviously, but typically we're talking about someone who's older, living on Social Security. And so if that's the only income they have, then they're protected. There's no other assets. Right now, I do want to make clear, um, people always say you can't take away my home, a creditor in a lawsuit. Yes, they cannot take away your home. But they could put a lien on your home. And guess what that lien's going to do? Nothing. It's just going to sit there until you finally decide to refinance or sell. And then guess what? The interest rate has been accumulating all these years. So that ain't going to help you. All right. So I know that the word on the street, let's say, Google law, class of 2024, is they can't take away my house. They can't, but that interest is kicking in and it's taking up a part of your equity. So maybe they don't take your house, but they're going to take a big chunk out of it. So don't let it get that far. File for bankruptcy and you can avoid this whole issue. Now, if you're judgment proof, let's say, you're going through some tough times, you don't own a home, you're a renter, your car isn't worth much, so it's protected there under the exemptions. Are you judgment proof? Yeah, you're judgment proof. Is this forever? No, because things change. And so when things change, what happens? Then the creditor comes in to collect. I've had many clients have come to me and say, what is this judgment? What is this? Why are they coming after me? Why do they say I owe $30,000? I don't owe anybody $30,000. And the problem is they probably got the judgment when they were in college. They blew it off. They paid no attention to it. Now they come see me and they're banking. They're making over 100,000 a year. And they're like, I have to pay. It's going to file for bankruptcy. You make 100 grand a year. I don't know if this is the best option at this point. So keep that in mind. Just because you're judgment proof today doesn't mean they cannot collect tomorrow. I hope all of you that are judgment proof today have so many assets that creditors could come after. You could just write them a check. But if that's not the case and the money isn't flowing, then understand you're just better off filing for bankruptcy. Get rid of that. These judgments hang around forever. Florida, for example, judgments last for 20 years, and you could always renew a judgment. I'm 52. You imagine this thing hanging over my head till I'm 72? It's not worth it. Just pay it off if you can or file for bankruptcy. All right. So there's a gist of being judgment proof. You got it. You understand it. And especially the younger that you are, the less likely you are going to be judgment proof. So be careful with that. Okay. So thank you. It is hot outside. It's about 174 degrees. That's why I'm wearing my Cuban attire, the guayabera. So stay indoors, hydrate, and if you're not judgment proof, go file for bankruptcy. And if you are judgment proof, for how long? That is the question to ask yourself. Okay? So I will post the original blog post down here at the bottom. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. post your comment down at the bottom, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you. All right. Take care. Many blessings to you. Let it rain. Let money rain. I should do a little thing right now. Let money rain, and be careful out there. All right. Take care. Bye bye.